Okay. Hello, it's me, Zacchaeus, and I want to shout out a year ago, and the victims is about to birthday is about to come around by the Afro Mestizo president, Vicente Guerrero, who banned slavery in Mexico, um, birthday, and I found out yesterday, which is now at 12, um, that was birthday same is in Houston. Well, the after that day is the 10th, and it's Jose Flores' birthday. And Jose Flores got killed last year. And recently, I did a video about the accused killer, not Che Cahoon. And I do believe Che Cahoon should sue the news media, HPD, and arrest them, Harris County, and everywhere else, okay, for making a lie up. But the reason the brother who also was accused of killing reached out to me on social media and showed me a video, not per se, but on one of my videos about him. Because when they said he was not the killer, like, huh? Like, okay, wait a minute, what's going on here? And and found out that he has reached out to Sherman Child. She's a lady that's on Channel. She's been on Channel 13 back in the day. I don't forget, Sherman Child from Houston. And he did a Skype interview with her, and he admitted that he was not the killer. Um, and I think there was racial profile. Okay. And on my video, I thought that there was a joke. Like, what? Okay, you accused Che Calhoun, and his girlfriend, who's Latina, admitted that he was in Pearland. So what's going on? And I said, even though they both the same complexion, they don't look alike. Okay, stop with that mess. We all look alike. Those of African American man, what we look like, what shade we are. Okay, and so when I said that, I kind of believe it was stupid that maybe he was guilty because they said they had the right guy. Now they found DNA test proving the fact that he did not do it. So Che Calhoun, not Che Calhoun, excuse me, Andre Jackson III reached out to me and put the link on my video where he has talked to Sherman Child's Skype interview. Seeing me a very intelligent brother. They happen to be homeless. I don't know why he's homeless, but you know how folks do. Our veterans in this country, if you're so patriotic, United States help our veterans, who said he'd never kill a child, and he said he's not gonna do time for him and other stuff. So it broke my heart, and I would like to know that since he didn't have a chance to replete his innocence when he got arrested, why no one didn't say that he said he did not do it? Because last year that they made it seem like when they caught him, that he did do it. So, as a person African American and also a person with Spanish, Creole, which makes me part Latino down as well, Irish, English, French, and American as well. And people see me, I don't know what the one drop rule. Okay, I can't go out with a multiracial category. Okay, I had to reach out and defend the fact that he is innocent. After I saw it, it broke my heart to see this man being falsely accused. And as a person African American, I know it's 10 times harder when you're falsely accused of something, because they're always looking out for someone of African American to do wrong. Spot I defend the OJ situation, okay? And so my heart goes out to Andre Jackson III. I do apologize, brother, okay? And I think you and Che Calhoun come together and sue the hell out of the Houston, sue the state of Texas, this is defamation of character. Sue Houston HPD, because this was wrong, and to the Latino community, I share Spanish Creole, I share Hispanic roots with you, and half majority of Latinos, whether they're Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever, also have, but I know I'm a multiracial person, so I talk about this all the time, have Native and African besides Spaniard mixture. And so to come here and have this ordinary white, wannabe white attitude that I bashed on my last video about the dude making fun of Latinos in his video, Latino Robert Herrera situation. Y'all know the video I just made recently, okay? You're making yourself, those who believe that this man is guilty when DNA test has proven. Don't get wrong. I know that DNA tests in Harris County HPD office is very effed up. That's why I don't believe in DNA tests when it comes to answer.com situation or any other, because I knew back in 2003 a bunch of rape cases were distorted. I remember his brother falsely accused of rape, a sexual crime. Once they found that he was innocent, they still him in sexual relations. He couldn't get a job. So they're stupid, okay? But me personally, I'll just Andrew Jackson. On my videos, I do apologize that when they report it, and once again, I don't want to get any information because we had a recent situation where a Latino man that was killed by two brothers, and I wasn't trying to be judgmental about Hector Ravacoba's death. I just know from experience when you're dealing with, I don't do drugs, but I know people who do, who sell it and everything. And when you're dealing with an interracial crime, although we're both related, okay, in the diaspora of African, European, and American mixture, whether we this side of the world or our side, whatever, okay, people will make it out to a racial issue, and then two, but not look at the responsibility. If I hang with somebody who's doing drugs of any color, just for example, I have friends who are thugs, are in Charlos, brown, African American as well, and if I'm in some mess, if I'm dealing with it and something happens, people who know me are going to say, well, he was hanging out with the wrong crowd. That's what happened, okay? And that was my part of the video, so shout out to Hector Robica's family, and I had to block certain people, including his fiance. I was not trying to slander your dad, your fiance, whatever, your cousin, whatever. I'm doing news commentary just like anybody else, okay? Crazy Thomason Yo does it. Lovey Tut does it. Who else? Abaya Show, Young Turks. People make their own commentary about certain news they see on TV. So going back to the situation with Andrew Jackson, excuse me. When I heard and they said he was the one who did it, I'm reporting according to what they reported. Now, everybody's talking about fake news and Trump situation. I want you to understand that now we got fake news here too, where people coming to me about stories, and I wish I can contact the media, but of course Andrew Jackson did, and okay, but certain people like Sebastian, me, I'm just reporting what I'm hearing, okay, and I'm only human, I'm not God, so I apologize to anybody if the story was not correct on a righteous level, not with personal opinion. Then I apologize. Whatever I reported on my channel, that according to what news media said. And if I was a person who was involved in the situation, I would say, I'm not gonna bash the YouTubers what they see on TV or the media. I'm gonna bash the people who are the head maker, because that's the ones who are letting these information out here. I have no control of that. I'm here just to make as a YouTuber, as a vlogger, to report what I'm hearing. And we're now witnessing that a major news report, which is for years been distorting news already, are already doing it already, and people who read. And I'm glad y'all reporting to me, but unlike certain people, don't come in disrespectful. Okay, you know exactly who y'all know who exactly those watching on YouTube. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, I only report what I'm seeing in the media. Okay. And I need to be careful of that, because now we're seeing that the media who says stuff is also liars, exaggerate stories, turn into whatever. And when I did a video about how I said when Houston was a racist city, when this was going on, everybody was admitting their own racism. Okay, you have very many people who hate Latinos, and also Latinos who are trying to be cultural minded. Okay, trying to know they got some African besides Spanish and American DNA, trying to put the black rabbit in the closet. Like they said in the PBS documentary Black Latin America, had to, something to say. And as a person who's for diversity, versus multiculturalism, and also a person who don't go along with the one drop rule or blood quarters, who do have black, white, native roots, I don't find out that Spanish roots was in there, the Spanish Creole, because of Real and the family tree, who advocate this since I was a teenager, as I was younger, and I'm almost 40, about to be 38 soon, because Jose Flores and I are both Leos or August Leos, I had to sit here and talk about that because that does bother me. Because people come to me with that bigotry, like I'm some confessional booth. You know, I'm a Catholic Christian myself, and you know how people, yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to hear who do you hate, who this, you know, like you don't like Latinos, you don't like Africa, okay, you hate me because what some brother did to me, whatever. I'm my own individual. Can we all look at people as individuals? That's why I advocate on my channel. And then the reason why I was so heartbroken about this, because I bashed George Zimmerman, okay? So I'm about the Trayvon situation. So now here I got to deal with, here in Houston, if I'm walking and someone blame me for this murder when I'm my own person, had nothing to do with the murder. You know what I'm saying? I never in my channel bash all Latino men about what happened with Pocho, Afro Mestizo, Peruvian on his mama's side, and part white on his dad's side, George Zimmerman, he killed Trayvon Martin. Because I know as an individual that's an idiot want to get treatment from the white community, and now guess what, after Trayvon's death, it's white guys who's trying to kill him, run him over, and beat him up. Silly, okay? And so that's why I bring this up. So now we see how the media can lie, distort information. Even Malcolm X said it, okay, to make a certain group look bad. Even in Nazi Germany, that's what they did about the Jews, okay? So I have to now be very careful what I'm seeing, okay? Because I'm getting tired that people who have connection with the story coming after me and telling me that, oh, you're wrong, and cussing me out and all this other stuff when I'm actually reporting what I'm hearing. You know, and I'm not trying to stir up the pot to be ugly or to exploit someone, but when I see someone and when I talk about black and brown issues, remember, I went to school in the barrio, okay? Didn't I know I had any Spanish Creole roots, any Latin connection until last year. And I remember have to be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? People, I mean, oh, they like this, and you should, okay. And I wish people will stop playing with my conscience, because if I want to hate somebody, let it be on my own terms. Okay, not on someone else's terms. Because let me let you know, if I had to be racist, I had to hate the whole human race. People of all races done me wrong. Okay? So I can't hate the whole certain group when the same people that's talking all that mess also gonna do it to me too. Do you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have no wrongdoing to me if you're gonna make that argument. So that's the whole reason why I take it. I like to be treated as an individual. Okay, that's the whole reason why. So I'm just letting you know. To Andre Jackson III, my brother, my heart goes out to you, and I do extremely apologize. I do have a conscience. Okay, and we hope and pray we do find the killer, because whoever this person that killed this young man needs to be put to justice. And then to you and Che Calhoun need to contact ACLU. If you have money coming through, give it what's it called? What do you call that thing? Legal Shield. Okay, give a Legal Shield. It's $19.99 a month. Okay, and report that, so you can get a lawyer for low, pay less hours, lawyer fee, in order, cheaper way, in order to get a criminal case, a lawsuit, a civil lawsuit against the city for lying about both of you. Also, to get with the ACLU, get with many Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, also connected with Black Lives Matter, Texas organizing project that is a black and brown and white mixed group. Anytime I talk about Latinos and Black Lives Matter, I know because I was with TOPS when I went to go see Wendy Davis when she run against Greg Abbott. I was there with my green shirt on. Okay, contact those organizations to get you out in the situation, because this was wrong. Contact policecrimes.com, Cop Block, all those organizations. You need to know your rights. One thing that many our people of both groups, because I'm speaking on both groups, do not, in any minority group, do not want to need to know their rights when they deal with the law. When Amazon have a bunch of books about how to fight against this mess, and also too, you need to sue HPD 100%. And Channel 13, Channel 11, rest of these people who lie and slander you and say that you killed somebody when you didn't kill. Okay? One thing, I'm an extreme person. I'm not one of them people, and I don't have that fit of slave mentality. And a lot of folks try to brainwash me. That's why I'm very extreme about when people try to start scripture and everything with me. I will go to the extreme if it was in my situation. I will sue the hell out of those people and make a book of money. And one thing, lucky, I'm not a lawyer, because I would do it if I was a lawyer. Okay? Actually, if I was a lawyer, I actually would probably do this for free. To get your justice to be done. Because one thing about our people, we need to stop overlooking fighting for justice. I'm getting for any book who butt dancing preachers, okay, who who want to get your paycheck in a collection plate and tell you not to fight. Don't listen to Wolf and Shakota, okay? You need to go ahead and fight for your rights, because our children, it's not just for you to have money in your pocket, it's for our children of any minority group. You know what I'm saying? And the rest down the line, we need to go back to fighting for our rights. Okay? One thing, that once we got civil rights, we got sleepy and got lazy with it, and then want to continue doing it. We cannot do that anymore. This is serious. So you need to go ahead and fight for your rights, bro. I'm letting you know that, okay? You're gonna give a Che Cahoon and sue the hell out of Houston and the state of Texas for lying and deceiving and also defaming your character, okay? So as a person who that bashed you but actually apologize, I'm letting you know right then and there, you need to do that now. It does not make any sense, okay, to let this slide through, because the next brother who's false accused. See what they was trying to do since Trump becoming president, since Latino America was saying F Donald Trump, they're trying to start a pot to keep us separate and keep folks, the woke communities, fighting against each other. When actually, I said in my video before, any coon or pocho try to cause that problem, you're going to end up picking cotton and strawberries together. I said in my video, now what line? After that, you remember during this time, I go backtrack my video. Okay, and I did not vote for Trump when I said it was to scare both communities. Since y'all people in our community talking about, well, we minorities, we cannot be racist. Watch them dumb people, 9-10, they're racist, already don't want to admit it. I said, while y'all causing this racial story in Houston, who was funding money to get Trump president, who was actually both black and Mexican? Miss Stacey Dash. I saw her on her Instagram, and she was doing that mess. I said, you know what, guess since y'all love it, like call each other W word and N word and stuff, and act like that y'all better, I guess this black skin woman is doing a great job for y'all, because guess what, Trump is going to win. And I did not vote for Trump. I put my hand on the Bible. I voted for Gary Johnson, and I voted for Bernie Sanders. Mark my word, I was correct. I should get a pat on the back for that, and I was correct. I don't do predictions. I'm not a psychic or anything, but I said that. I said, while y'all was acting a fool in Houston over this case, Stacey Dash was endorsing her check, who's both black and Mexican. Clueless, that sister, okay? That black skin clueless sister endorsed a check with Trump and took a picture with him. And mark my word, I was correct about it. Now who's in office? They doing sanctions cities and all the other crap, all that other, yes. So, y'all, I'm telling y'all, so, to my apologies, one thing about me, when I'm wrong, I'm gonna admit I'm wrong, okay? Che and Andre, I apologize, my brothers. And whoever was the idiot that killed Jose Flores and the sister of Jose Flores, it has been proven fact, my Latina sister, okay, that this brother did not kill your brother, okay? And I need you to understand that if they say he did not do it, and he said he did not do it, and the truth is he did not do it, then that means he did not do it, okay? Same thing if a white person was killed, And they say Latina had killed her, and you had to be in the area and they end up accusing you. That can happen as well. You would not, and you say, excuse me, I did not kill this young man. You would not want the same thing happening to you. Okay? That's one thing about me. I'm very fair about what I speak, and I speak my mind about it. And I'm very unbiased. Okay? That's the real reason why. Okay? So I need y'all to realize that that's why, as a African American and Hispanic descendant, when it comes to my Creole roots, and along with French, Irish, English, and American brother, I don't advocate the one drop rule. I don't believe that was to keep us in slavery and Jim Crow. I'm not a coon for the defendant not going on with the one drop rule. It no longer lost since 1950 years ago. Okay? I cannot sit here and deny the fact that this man said he's innocent when he is. And my apologies, my extreme apologies, go out to Andre and Che. When I found out that he was innocent, but Che, I said right there outside, right there on South Main. I was catching the bus that day in the hot sun after I donated some plasma. I don't forget that day. And I had to defend Che Calhoun. See, one thing that folks do not know their history, and I'm getting very tired of people in our generation and younger are not knowing their history. That's why they always tell me, Zach, talk too much about history and race. This mess right here is the main reason why I do. Okay? Because when it says, and I'm not perfect, in Hosea 4:6, that people suffer of a lack of knowledge. So when you don't read about diversity issues, racial issues, and you know you're in a hot, it's like a person in a burning house refusing to come out, not trying to find out how to get out of that burning house. Do you understand? So that is the whole reason why that I talk about this subject, because we are targets. Okay? And y'all sleep and acting like this, and y'all want to blame every group in the thing, but no, you need to look at people as individuals. And then too, the mayor, no disrespect to Mayor Turner, my dark-skinned chocolate brother, okay, that I voted for. So the man Akima, that we know is a racist, would not be part of Houston City. That's why I voted for Mayor Turner. And I remember him crying when Wayne DeChifino was having mess. I don't forget that. I'm almost 40 years old. I put my vote in office for him in office. I would like to see, while my vote hopefully is good, that you apologize to Andre Jackson about this murder, because we also listen to you and you saying this about this as well. So that's the whole reason why I say this. And to Art, who's the captain or the whatever, the chief of HBD, you need to apologize too. Eres hombre de color también. Okay? You also a man of color as well. You also a person of color. They look at you just like they look at us. You as a person of color with 9-10 a Afro mestizo background. Let's stop denying that truth. That's one thing I am not going to deny truth in here. Most Latinos, including Mexicanos, I'm sounding like Rosa Perez of you, have a Spanish and Native and African background. It is no damn lie. It's the truth. Just like most African Americans, dark skin or light skin, are mixed with black, white, and American descent. They were not pure anything. Can we stop lying this mess? When you lie, it causes a lot of drama. I don't care if the people see the lie. We need to stop making lies up, stop defending lies after lies to make someone happy. The truth of the matter is both communities are both black, white, and American descent. Let's call it like it is. And this is a karma, because I am part of the multiracial movement. Because when NAACP and LULAC and NASA Council of Raza and Asian League and Urban League and AIM, which is American Indian Movement, came together and not the 20 years ago, not the multiracial category for being since 2000, and say it would lose numbers. This is karma. It did not lose numbers. First of all, let's fix the communities of color with this racism and stop denying the fact that a minority person can be racist. Yes, a minority, a person of color. You have to be a white person because they didn't have power. A person of color can be racist. Whether it be African American, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, stop, Arabian, whatever. It's the truth. If you have hatred in your heart based on someone's race or ethnicity, that makes you a racist, period. Regardless you have power or not. You're learning from people with power with that mentality. Okay? You're just as guilty as they are. And we need to stop this bullshit. That's why I'm making this video. That's why I talk about the subject, because one thing, y'all who don't complain about racism, at least I try to find some way to do something about it. Y'all see here, it's always gonna be this. No, I don't have that fiddler from Roots mentality, and I do not want to learn it. That's why we in the deep SIT today in 2017 right now. Y'all sitting back and not doing y'all stumbling block people who like myself who want to do something about, because I care about my future and I do believe in a God to stop this situation, continuation of it, okay? And so my children, what they look like, come out and this don't come out in a healthy environment. And my grandchildren and my great grandchildren. That's why I worry about this. As long as this problem don't go away, I will continue to talk about it. But if y'all continue to be silent and then y'all cry about when something happens to you, don't get mad about it. We have to discuss this issue so we can stop this mess now. Or we gonna be in some deep SIT and y'all gonna be the ones who silent and try to stop like someone like myself is gonna be whining and crying about it. Okay? So to Mr. Andre Jackson III, Zacchaeus apologize. And I think that you and Che Calhoun need to get together and sue the state of Texas, the news works, and also news media that made these stories up. They exaggerate. HPD, Harris County. Y'all need to get a lawsuit against these people. Because this was a class action lawsuit against them, because this was defamation of character based on racism. They were doing the Birth of Nation mess that happened in the 1920s against you and him. That's why I talk about this stuff. Those who want to be asleep and I want to talk about it, I'm not one of them people who, like, if I have a tumor on my body, I'm not one of the people going to ignore that tumor. I'm going to do all I can to get rid of it, to live on. That's the whole reason why. Y'all want to be slave minded, plantation minded. Please don't come in and harass me about that, man. You talk about racism my time. But when y'all deal with some SIT, don't cry about it, because you ignore it. Okay? So that's why. But to Mr. Jackson, I do apologize. Okay? And it hurt me in my heart, because I see that you done. Tim was innocent the way how you was talking. Your body language shows a lot of innocence. There's no questionable that you was guilty of committing this crime. So, and it seemed to me somebody knows something in that community and keeping lies up. And let me explain why. Because what I find so weird about when they said that he was not there talking about Che Calhoun, the people that said that was him. First of all, stop acting like that. People African descent. First of all, because we're all mixed, coming all looks. We're coming all looks. Stop ignoring that fact. And even though both Che and Andre are both the same dark complexion, they don't look alike. Their facial features and hair and all that is very different. So can you please stop that stereotypical bullshit? Second of all, what I did not like about this, that the man said he was there and he was scared to say, because he was scared. First of all, I would like to question that man who was there at the crime scene when he saw it happen. Because now we have two people who have been innocent of this crime. That means someone is lying. You need to backtrack those people who's working for the parking lot people. You know who I'm talking about, okay? And also the dude saying, yeah, that's him. No, dude. Tú sabes, eres mentiroso, güey. Okay, dime la verdad, okay? Okay, please tell the truth, okay? Tú sabes la verdad. No sea mentiroso, okay? You know damn well there was not these two guys. So that means somebody knows somebody who killed that little boy. Somebody knows something. And someone's using these two brothers to lie on them so they can cover their doggone crime. So now we're getting to the big thing, and then somebody keeps speculating. The family knows. I don't want to go there because I'm not going to be messy with that. Okay, but I'm going to say this: that they need to investigate those witnesses involved and see who's telling the truth, because it seemed to me somebody in the witnesses probably had something to do with the murder. And what it was, trying to act like Susan Smith by saying that a black guy killed. Remember the white woman who drowned her kids back in South Carolina in '94 and said a black guy killed her, and it was her thought ass that did it because she was trying to, for her boyfriend, whoever it was. Okay, that bitch. I'm sorry to call on here. That heifer. We know about that damn lie. Okay. So, do you understand the whole reason why I take issue with this? Because you have people who don't integrate and educate, that not everybody what they hear about is the same. And the funny part is, when you're going to be anti-black, at least not have any black DNA in your roots, even if you don't look like it, to talk about. Because same thing, if I was anti-white, you're going to bring up and say, Zach, you have white ancestry. You shouldn't be anti-white. If I was anti-Native American, oh, yeah, you should, excuse me, you're not just black. You also got Native American in your roots. That's part of you, too. You're a hypocrite. That's how I am. Okay? I'm very, very, very picky about that. You have, if I hated Hispanics, oh, when your great grandfather, for your grandfather was a real, even though they wasn't from Latin America, they still got Spanish mixed with some black. First, Zach, you're being very racist. You're part Hispanic too. You're being hypocritical. That's how I am. Okay, and when I call out hypocrites for what they do, that's why people get mad. But it's true. I mean, I do the same thing with those African Americans when I talk about the brother who bad harassing the interracial couple in New York. Remember that video? And I said, excuse me, you got your camera skin, you're not a pure black person. You got some white and Native American, and how dare you over here attacking interracial couples? That's me. That's how I talk. And one thing, if you're going to be bashing, come clear with it. Don't come hypocritical with it. I live by that. So, to Mr. Andre Jackson, once again, I apologize from the bottom of my damn heart. Okay? And I think that, like I say, you need to get legal advice. Lone Star Legal is right there on Fannin and Polk Street and Clay Street. See, they can help you out. That's a free legal. I mean, you know, contact ACLU. Okay? Contact, this is you need to contact the FBI. No, contact Eric Holder, okay, so he can help you out in the situation, because this was a fake news report that started a lot of racial bullshit. See how dumb people are, that people's believing that you did it, and actually I fooled into it as well. But the stupid is, you have people who are racist making this argument and find out you wasn't the one who killed them. So now guess what? Who don't want to admit they was ugly and evil and arrogant and nasty in their heart. So and the funny part is, if they was to do like what George Lopez did, Mariah Carey has did 4%. Okay, all right. That's why I talk about this stuff. When I talk about George Zimmerman having African roots, Afro-Peruvian, and so he had no reason to hating Trayvon because he got black DNA in him. Okay, yes. I don't like hypocrites. If I shout out to Rose Perez when she was on The View about Rada Yoga, who's Venezuelan, hoping related to Mariah Carey, because she's part of Venezuelan on her dad's side. I'm gonna go see her Friday. Shout out to Mariah, she did a good job. I did a video about that. When he was out here making fun of Michelle Obama, and then they fired him on the show, which he is very truthful about on the show. They are very hypocritical as well, because a lot of skin Latinos and Latinos who look closer to white get more coverage and more prestige in that station than those who look more ethnic, especially Native and African looking. Okay, so that is very true. Okay, a lot of folks, especially the Mexica movement, bash Univision and Telemundo, because a lot of Cubans who look white, who call themselves white Cubans, operate Univision and Telemundo. That's why they have novelas that look more white people, lighter skin Latino then that's colorism there, yes. You know, you can only showing like they don't look like the Latinos sometimes on the, or you see normal, like what we're, so that needs, yeah. See, I read about this. I'm very educated about this situation. Okay, it's not colors is not only in the African American community, it's also in the Latino community too. Okay, um, and even with you being a dark skin, that also too, if it was a Latino person that was darker that was accused of killing, they will bring all that mess up. Okay, that's very true. You know, so it's like this mejoró la raza situation to better improve the race to marry someone white or closer to white in physique in order your future. That's what this idea, this hating black. That's what Rosa Perez was talking about. Okay, and but I'm gonna keep it real on my channel. I don't deny the truth. One thing, you have to fight falsehood with truth, fight falsehood, and fight ignorance with intelligence. So that's one thing, and have facts to back it up. Okay, so I just wanted to shout out to you that I'm glad you showed me the link, and once again I apologize, and I don't know how to do a Skype interview and put it on YouTube, but I would like to get questions from you. Unlike we had somebody recently that had to put a private video on because all the drama was going on with this person coming and cursing me out. I want a respectable interview to get your side of the story. Okay? So we can know from Beta, and we can reveal that Houston is a very racist city. Okay? One thing minorities like to say, be on white folks about racism, but when they trying to get something from white racist people, they try to be racist towards each other, and it goes in both communities. And it makes me want to laugh. And then you have the same people go to church every Sunday. I don't even go to church every Sunday myself, and these folks are racist. They know one thing they talk about repenting sins, and I ain't perfect. I got to repent sins to go to heaven. Okay, law don't go to heaven. But funny part is you got people who are racist, and they're guilty of that, and they claim they're more Christian than not. That's why I don't like people just bringing up religion to me. You know what I'm saying? It's hypocritical. Trust me, it is. Okay, if they love God so much, they would be the last thing in the heart to be a racist. But that's the favorite sin of in Houston, Texas. Trust me, and people are hypocritical. I don't understand this. How they hate anything other than sins, okay? But when it comes to this, they make every excuse in the book to be racist. I'm sorry, but you wonder why that people in your, because most crimes are committed within your own community. Let's get this straight. Like let's say about black and black crime, most crimes are committed with those within your own ethnic group, not interracial. Okay, they talking about the group of black folks killing white folks, whatever. And let me say, it's personal African American descent. That does happen. Okay. And I tell white people it's also because you taught black nationalism during the 60s when they were using Malcolm X when he was in Nation Islam to tell us to be separate. And when he left and he got killed later on, which I do believe that the people within the government, along with Nation Islam, and I was reading, and shout out to Omar Shabazz. I did buy that book about Wallace Fard. Okay, yes I did. About him, I haven't read it yet. I did buy that book. Okay, and they were saying that a Dallas billionaire who had ties to Ku Clan bought the Nation Islam. This was no joke. It's a video about Omar Shabazz, who's now revealing this about how there is the what's it called? So when they was teaching this mess, this is the reason why. See, when they integrated, they was trying to teach African American people who are not pure black to be socially segregated, to not marry white people just on the time it's necessary if you to integrate, okay? And be separate, equal within after the Civil Rights Bill was passed. That's what this old collectivism, this was all telling a brother what to do mess come in back in the 60s. So this was all come in. I wasn't born to 79, but I do backtrack before I was born, okay? To all to see why I'm in this syndrome situation. Notice that people don't realize this is no new news about the billionaire in Texas who had ties to the Klan giving Nation Islam money. That bill's out. This is go back to June 22nd, June 25th, 1922, when Marcus Garvey had a meeting with the Ku Klux Klan. See, one thing that black nationalism is why I don't believe in that, and white nationalism, both tired. They want to treat white people on top and keep African-American people at the bottom economically. The Falkland segregation was about that. It was not about trying to, anyway, they was scared. Anyway, you had a lighter skin with Irish DNA. Here we go, bringing it up. Muhammad Ali was on was some British person was talking about integration. It don't call the kids a mix. Bro, I remember I had things. I'm glad he changed his life before he died. He went to Ireland and met a bunch of white people who gave him props for having Irish DNA. Talking about Muhammad Ali. It's on YouTube, 2009. Okay, he went to Ireland, and great grandfather was not white slave master. He married a free woman of color. Okay, that's how. Okay, he was on the 70s promoting that. See, one thing they was using them to tell African American people to be socially segregated, stay in your place. Okay? That's why they killed Malcolm X when he exposed that mess. That's why, okay? So, you understand, and it was founded by a man who looked closer to white, Wallace Farr. Okay? And he thought that Elijah Muhammad thought that was a god. That's why many Muslims left Nation Islam, because they left us Christians, whether we're Protestant or Catholic, they believe Jesus Christ is a god. He's a prophet. That's one thing in Islam, they don't believe a man could be God. So they're very strong about that. Elijah Poole thought that Wallace Farr was God. And there's also a video of Muhammad Ali's other wife, the one thing when Jada Pinkett played the movie. She met this man. He looked like he's Hispanic looking. Remember when he got locked up in Folsom Prison, or one of California prisons, San Quentin? They listed Wallace Farr as a white man, but they on the book about the Nation Islam, Inside Nation Islam by Verbal White, it said he's mulatto who looked closer to white. They thought he was a Mexican or a part Asian. Okay, I remember reading this. Okay, and I have that book here too. The point is, where I'm bringing this up, that they never wanted African American people to be free. Okay? And even after the Civil Rights Bill, it was socially telling you not to be free. So, don't you understand that that's why? And I noticed that there's those within. So that's why you gotta understand that. So, point is, they want us to be free. And I gotta let y'all know that's the whole reason why. Okay? So that's the whole reason why they want us to be free and want us to have freedom. Okay? You need to do a lot of research on that. Okay? But they was telling folks, so when I hear about white people killing African American people, getting killed, I don't condone it. But we have white DNA too. Okay, whether it was through rape or somebody mixing, by choice. And it's hypocritical to hate white people, even though it happened, it's still part of us regardless of what we got. You know what I'm saying? Besides the black DNA. So that's what y'all messed up with that one drop rule mess. Okay? So, but most crimes are committed inside the community of your own community, not outside. Okay, so before we start brought into the interracial of more black folks, blah, 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 this and that, if you didn't teach separatism and denial of mixed heritage, this mess will not be going on. Okay, but y'all, that one drop mess, that's the reason why that mess going on. When them four thugs beat up that white dude in Chicago, I bet you check their ancestry, they have white ancestry. And you will say, excuse me, they hating part of who they are. That's very true, because they're not pure black people, because what you see them as. If they have mixed heritage, it's the whole reason why they're here. If it wasn't for an African, Spaniard, and Native, and Irish, and English, and French in my background, I wouldn't exist. Regardless what you see me as. So, that's get on my nerves with that. Okay? Because it's hypocritical to me hate white people. I'm part Caucasian. My dad and mom are not full black. They have white DNA in them. They're Parker and Native American in them. And also my mom has Hispanic roots. It's racist, I mean, stupid and hypocritical to hate Hispanic people. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all didn't stop that mess. When you've been taught a lie, that's what happens. Okay? But, going back to what I'm saying, that's why when y'all was teaching that social separatism mess and black nationalism into African, so they can keep, and then one thing, folks, I always say this, it was to keep us in the poorhouse. That governance was not to help us, it was to keep us in the poorhouse. And W. Du Bois said that man was dangerous. And he was. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go, y'all. So I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for watching my video. God bless.